distinguished guests, administrators, teachers, parents, and family members. But most importantly, hello class of 2013. It's thanks to all of you that I'm now standing here, not only because you voted for me on a little slip of paper in homeroom one day, but because this class and this school have truly made me the person I am today. Yes, this is a huge graduating class, and yes, we may not all know each other by name or even by face, but we are all proud members of the class of 2013. All of us have had a lot of help throughout high school, with most of it coming from the very people here today. Parents, teachers, counselors, administrators, all of them have been there for us the last 4 years and now stand proud to see us move on. Well, except for all the mothers out there crying their eyes out, wanting to hold on to their babies for just a little bit longer. Looking at you, Mom. I'd also like to take the time to remember our classmates, family members, and friends who are not here with us tonight, but have had a hand in our success. We know they are with us in spirit. Now I will take all of you on a journey back through your high school days, a journey that ends here, tonight. It all started at freshman orientation. We all filed into the school, amazed at the vast size of the campus and apprehensive of making any embarrassing blunders that day. I still remember walking over to school, straight from soccer practice, happy I would have a crew to roam the grounds with. During orientation, most of us tried following our schedules to get a feel of each commute we would have to make between classes. Then, on our first day at VRHS, the school took on a new feel, as it was full of bigger, older kids, an intimidating sight for all of us puny freshmen. As we walked from class to class that day, our eyes glued to our schedules so that we would not forget where we were going. Some of us were unfortunate enough to meet the red poles with our faces. Now, of course, freshman year is an uncomfortable and awkward time as we meet new people and are overwhelmed by the vast selection of clubs and activities we can participate in. But this transition was made easier by the amazing adults around us, namely our teachers and guidance counselors. Our freshman year teachers did all they could to not only teach us, but also to help us adjust to a high school classroom. They laid the foundation for our high school academics, a foundation upon which our future teachers would build. On the first couple of days of school, our guidance counselors met with us in small groups to talk about the summer and introduce us to our new environment. They would continue helping us throughout high school, all the way up to those dreaded college applications. But those were still far off when we were innocent little freshmen. Then came sophomore year. Who even remembers sophomore year? Of all the grade levels, sophomore year must be the most underappreciated and forgotten. Just as easily forgotten as that sneaky O in the spelling of sophomore. Sadly, sophomore year was slightly traumatic for me. My brother was a senior when we were freshmen, meaning I got driven to school every day. With him now in college, it meant I had to resort back to the bus. Although it may not be the most remembered year, sophomore year was still important. We were finally not freshmen anymore. We were past the adjustment phase and prepping ourselves for the important years to come. We were also establishing stronger friend groups and making better connections with the people around us, which was crucial if we were to maintain our sanity in the notorious junior year. Horror stories are told about junior year, albeit not very scary horror stories, but still. AP courses are starting to be offered. Commitments to clubs and sports are being raised, and of course, the SAT is upon you. A 4-hour test that has a major impact on college admissions is not a very exciting prospect. And if that isn't enough, you also get the enjoyment of taking SAT subject tests. Thanks, College Board. Junior year is jam-packed and stressful, but at least you're finally an upperclassman. Now when you walk the halls, you are confident and not afraid to barge your way through the 500 intersection on a rainy day. You're also quickly turning into one of those bigger, older kids that scared you as a freshman. Junior year is a time for exploration and discovery. The thought of life after high school begins to creep into your head, and you must make the first steps in deciding your future, whether that means college visits or figuring out your vocational interests. All in all, junior year is basically a lead into the final chapter of high school. 3 years of hard work, which is usually preceded by excessive amounts of procrastination, finally end with senior year. In the words of Drake, we started from the bottom, now we're here. The year begins with worry and questions about college applications. Confused kids and concerned parents, a deadly combination, scramble to figure out where to apply and what to do after this year is through. But no one wants senior year to end. Every underclassman looks forward to senior year and all of its amazing benefits. To be overly lazy, teachers and parents just blame it on senioritis, and they accept it. All of the free time that should be spent on schoolwork, you have the opportunity to spend amazing quality time with great friends